Oh, shit. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, when in Jerome.
What up?
All right.
Don't talk so loud.
I'm always loud.
So you're scared of noise, Edgar's scared of coughing.
I'm scared of everything right now. I don't want to touch shit.
Soft.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You want to just run the intro, get this bitch started?
Yeah.
Camera's on.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
This Might Get Loud, episode number 28, as promised. Third episode in a week. I'm here with BØØM, and he is...
I'm doing all right, man.
You are in pain.
You're hungover.
I've seen better days.
Edgar is back for a few moments. I don't know why he wanted to be here and then get scared and go.
We
haven't
done this for a while.
He's like a baby mama. He just came here to collect a check and leave.
Yeah,
just pay me.
Nice. And I'm Jeremy Kors as usual. So we have approximately 0 topics because we've talked about fucking everything. Actually, we haven't.
There's not much to talk about. There's no entertainment right now. There's no sports right now. There ain't shit.
Yes. So let's get this out of the way, Edgar. What did you want to come in here and talk about? Do you remember?
How you guys feel about what's going on right now?
With what?
You having kids and this virus, and like me myself, I have a child and a wife that's an ER nurse that I don't know if she's gonna come home sick or not. She's in front of people's faces all day.
Well, like we said, I think it was 2 episodes ago. We definitely probably should have done more to flatten this curve a couple months ago or a month ago or so.
For sure.
That's how I feel about it. And being in Florida, where we're, 7th, I believe, in cases, and we're doing almost nothing. I mean, the governor won't really do anything. He did want the declaration of emergency. He went on and got that. He got that from the feds, and then he still hasn't done anything to shut down. So
we got a governor that looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
No,
it shocked the hell out of me because he talked a really good game while he was running.
Well, I'm really surprised right now that we're not shut down, and I think that's it's kind of shitty.
I hope he gets popped on the side of the street.
But I mean, your goal in anything like this in a pandemic is to flatten that curve, and we're doing like nothing to do it. As a nation, I feel like we're starting to get on the same page, but I see a lot of things that are for profit instead of.
I mean, even with the 30, 40,000 cases in New York City, I think Cuomo has really stepped up his game. It's really shocked me as a politician. I mean, he's got me to the point that I would probably vote for him. The way he's acting,
the transparency
he's shut everything
is nice.
down, and how he's constantly informing his city and his state.
He is America's governor.
Constantly out there telling you the truth. I mean, a lot of these politicians right now, they're sugarcoating anything like nothing's happening. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely agree with that. I don't. All the partisan bullshit that's going on right now just needs to stop, and for the most part, it's gotten better. But, we don't need to, I don't want to see politicians attacking other politicians right now. And that includes whether that's the president or a governor or a senator or whatever. Just get your fucking job done. And, try to, for once, let's just put that bullshit aside so we can inform people.
And I understand that we all need to make money and we all got to run our businesses and stuff like that. But at this point, I'm okay with just shutting everything down. And
there was an interesting article that I read, and it was from one of the top economists. He's like a professor of economics, and He was saying that basically it's a real worry that we could slip into a recession/depression because of all this, and he understands that. But there will be no economy if we don't.
If we keep going, we're gonna get screwed even more.
If we do nothing and we keep everything open or reopen everything, there's not going to be an economy because the pharmaceutical and medical sector is going to be decimated. So that's a real issue.
That is true.
I mean, there's going to be nothing. So I mean, we have to do something.
I like how the president said, "We're gonna open by Easter." Yeah, right, motherfucker.
Pipe dreams.
Seriously.
Yeah, pipe dreams.
God damn.
I'm gonna be honest, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I've heard quite a few stupid things. He also said for medical employees to sanitize their mask. I mean, that's not gonna fucking work, genius.
Listen, I'm not taking any advice from the guy that looked directly into the sun during a solar eclipse. Everybody's got protective glasses on. He's just...
Yeah, no, like I said, I think that one Twitter comment was...
And I'm not knocking the guy. I don't think he's done a terrible job. I mean, we were breaking, records in Wall Street, and it has been one of the best business years since I've been in the car business. That I could tell you. I came into this business during the last recession when nobody was buying cars.
As far as the economy,
so I did see a significant difference in business.
As far as the economy goes, it's hard to disagree with that. But when you're facing a real crisis, is when you really your character comes through. So I mean, it remains to be seen. But as of now, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, dude, wasn't he saying some shit like, if states want aid, they better play nice?
Show appreciation.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Wild.
Fuck them.
How about Chevy trying to back out with the ventilators? Did you hear about that?
Why don't smoke Secret Service?
Chevy originally said, well, we're going to build about 40,000 ventilators. We're going to get this done for you guys. And all of a sudden they say, no, we're going to do 6,000. And then they don't want to do anything.
All their workers are laid off right now. But, I mean, calling them out and telling them to reopen a plant that they closed when they sold it a year ago is just stupid. I mean, it's uninformed bullshit. We don't need that. We don't need misinformation. We don't need
don't need to work out of Ohio.
But the point is, we don't need misinformation. We just got to get through this together. So, and everyone's got to do it, but we need to see leadership, whether it's your governors or not. And right now, I'm not seeing it in Florida, and it's really, really.
It's irritating with all the elderly people that we have in this town as it is. We lost a lot of revenue with the spring breakers, but honestly, they had to go. I mean,
fuck them.
Yeah,
they're loose cannons.
Stay home, man.
These kids didn't give a fuck.
Staycation.
They didn't.
In case you can't tell, the whole moral basis around everything that I'm feeling right now about this whole thing is fuck them. Don't do dumb shit. Stay the fuck at home. I wish I could stay home.
Yeah,
I wish I could stay home right now, but at this point, we can't. We're still open.
Yeah,
And
we talked about it, but flip side of the coin, I kind of get it why some of these businesses are staying open because they're not going to get any funds or any protection until there's an actual shutdown.
I get why we're open, but this is for my friends and my listeners.
But at this point,
hold on a second. This is for my friends and my listeners. If you guys are gonna walk in a car dealership, buy a car. Don't go there for 2 hours and decide it's not for you and it's not the right car. I mean, think about that at home. Go on the internet, do your shopping, make sure that that's the car that you're going to buy. Because you're risking me and you're risking yourself coming into these dealerships.
Well, you got a bunch of time to do your homework right now.
Edgar's just like, listen here, you broke motherfuckers.
It's not that broke.
Buy the goddamn car.
If you're going to go walk into these places, go and buy it. You're going to get the best deal that you'll probably ever get in your life right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Seriously.
Because that's the exact fucking problem I have every day when I go to work.
Seriously.
You got motherfuckers wanting to, it's just a fire
we've
sale.
dropped our pants.
And then they want more.
And they want more. There's no more. You get what you get and go. Seriously.
That's what I tell the girls too.
Okay. Okay, well,
there is not enough pee-pee left for this move. You get what you get. I've already dropped my pants. I can't give you any more. I don't know what you want from me.
Where did that come from, bro? Jesus Christ.
I mean, they're one and the same. Car sales, talking to women, it's like the same thing.
Hey, man,
I mean, trust me, we want the business for people that want to do business. But if you have no business going there, stay home.
We talking about pussy still?
No. You don't get any. You're so backed up, you're like a virgin these days.
Bro.
Poor guy.
I'm going to be like Bobby from Scary Movie 1 next time. Jesus. Fucking my rib cage is going to be showing.
Yep.
Woo!
Well, anyway. Yeah, I think we pretty much nailed that.
You think we'll have a baseball season? They're talking about it.
I think it'll be shortened.
Yep. I just want the NBA back.
We're going to do the World Series in 2
NBA
weeks.
is done. There's no way they're going to be able to finish their season or the playoffs.
Yep.
There's no fucking way.
Yep, they fucking robbed LeBron. Unbelievable.
Not even the number one team in the league.
Listen, bro.
They robbed Giannis.
Maybe.
Huh?
Dude, Bucks, Lakers in the finals, I take the Lakers. More seasoned.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
Lake Show, baby!
Now, iHeartRadio is playing. They're doing a special tomorrow on Fox. Did you know about that?
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty dope.
Are they standing 6 fucking feet apart?
No, they're going to be doing that out of their own living rooms. They're going to be streaming.
It's fucking
sweet.
sweet.
Yeah, they're going to be in their homes, singing their hit songs. I'm excited about it. I saw that DJ Envy.
That's pretty cool, actually.
DJ Envy's been on Instagram for the past 2 days playing music, and I think that's dope too. I mean, keep the people entertained. You keep them, nice and calm, and you keep them in their house.
Well, I mean,
I think it'll work.
That's what BØØM did last night.
BØØM, yeah, good. Applause to you, man. You did a great job last night.
Yo, that shit's fucking difficult and it's a pain in the ass.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Too bad. I don't feel bad for you.
But I was gonna ask you about that. How was that? How was DJing? Like you DJ at home all the time, but how was DJing? Was there anything different? I mean, I know it's different than DJing in the club, but was it different at all from when you just DJ by yourself and practice, or like?
Yeah, a little
besides
bit.
the fact that you had Sammy there as your fucking hype man the entire time. Yeah, fucking representing.
Yeah, but like, no, I mean, it's weird because like. People are watching.
Yeah,
but
you're still performing.
But you have zero way to gauge a reaction.
Yeah, you don't have a crowd. You can't do a crowd control.
So
nothing.
you're kind of just like, that's why I was like looking at my phone like every 10 seconds. I was like, what did someone say? What did someone say? What did someone say? I was trying to figure out stuff that way. But then, to be honest, I just got trash and do whatever I wanted.
Well,
which, I mean, it's pretty much the go-to at that point. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. It was good talking to some familiar faces that I don't get to see hardly at all anymore. It was a lot
It was pretty cool to see everyone interacting. The views weren't quite there, but we're going to keep hammering.
That's okay. That was his first time. So
we're going to keep hammering that out for sure. I mean, we're just going to,
Well, we kind of just popped that shit out like an hour before we started.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, hey, my name's BØØM. I'm piss poor at planning. Here it is.
Yes.
Sometimes winging it works, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's something that Edgar's wanted you to do for a long time. We finally got the logistics down on that, and I'm glad we did because that was really cool to see, man. I mean, we had the lights set up. We set up the backdrop. I had to figure out the lighting situation, and we're going to get better. And for all the fucking sound guys out there, we're going to fix the mono issue.
Yeah, I heard
that will be fixed by
issues.
next time. Jesus.
I didn't notice because I don't know nothing about
the
that.
Quality. The quality was there. The problem was when I had to go grab some new cords yesterday, and I was looking for XLR quarter inch so I could run out of that board that I have, and they had one set left, and the quarter inch side they were mono stripped instead of stereo stripped. I was like, fuck it, in a pinch, that's what we're doing. I mean, unless the people that like noticed that, they had like full blown headphones on.
Yeah,
so like the full blown.
And that's kind of the goal is for people to be able to put that shit on speakers or headphones or whatever when they're at home. So we get it. We will fix it. Don't worry. Next time the audio is going to be full quality. It's going to be dope. So, and thanks to everyone watching, man. That was awesome. It was really cool to see.
Can you tell how many people did log on?
I'm sure you can look at the analytics,
Yeah.
but
About like 100 total throughout the.
Not too bad.
No, it was a good time. We had a.
Are you doing it tonight again?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Why would I?
Well, if it worked
Do you,
once,
do you know how difficult it is for me to
I
even
don't
function
give a
right?
shit. I don't care.
he's hungover as fuck, bro, if you haven't noticed.
Drink some more, you'll be all right.
I am gonna make it a regular thing now, though.
Yeah.
Because
I
after
think
we
you should.
figured out all the logistics and stuff of everything, like set up now, probably take like 15 minutes.
I really wish that YouTube wasn't so strict with their copyright bullshit and we could put it right on our YouTube channel. Because
you
that would be
can't.
really cool. But I mean, no, they will axe it. I mean, they will take your stream right down.
Yep.
So it's going to stay
Facebook
on
does
Twitch.
the same, right? Don't they? Facebook?
Oh, Facebook's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
Twitch, they have the little bit of a gray area where you can live stream any sort of copyrighted material whatsoever.
Can you live stream a podcast if you wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just actually switched platforms so we can do live podcasts now too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Which you didn't believe in for a long time.
I
live
still don't.
podcasts.
We're not going to, by the way, we're not doing live podcasts.
I'm okay with that. I don't
I
care
agree.
what we do.
No, we are not doing live
I agree.
podcasts.
Live
period.
podcasts fucking blow.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good
It's
idea.
really
either.
fucking dumb. Like that completely. I mean, if you want a live podcast, fucking turn on your radio and you can
pretty
you can
much,
listen to
that's a
live
live
talk.
podcast.
Sirius XM, yeah, do that. But we're not. I mean, that's not our platform. That's not what a podcast is. No. And for me, I mean, I love interacting with people and everything like that. That would be really cool. Drop a comment. Boom will shout you out or call you out. I guarantee it, and I will too. So, like one or the other. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative.
Listen here, motherfuckers. I got time right now. I got a lot of time.
Are you on
So-
every other day like we are over there at the dealership?
That would be fucking wonderful. I would love
No?
that. I would love that. No. So we close an hour earlier now, but everybody goes bell to bell every day.
Wow. That don't make no sense.
Nope. That's what I said.
I mean, I would understand that in our store because our volume is a little higher, but even now, I mean, breaking up the crew made a lot of sense.
Well,
for us.
I'm on season 26 of The Simpsons.
Good job, man.
That's
Any new predictions?
that's what work that's what work's doing right now. I watched There Will Be Blood yesterday. That was good.
Love that movie.
I saw this. It was okay. It was Marlon Wayans. He's there's six tuplets. That
Yeah.
Is it funny?
it's okay. I mean, you gotta smoke a little bit and you'll laugh.
Fair enough.
I don't do
You know,
drugs, Edgar. You know that. I
That
don't do
sounds
drugs.
like a
Didn't
personal
you-
problem.
Never mind.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But that was pretty cool. What else? I don't know what else I've watched because I watch things I fall asleep. Like an old man now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a boomer.
I am not a boomer.
I'm sick of fucking people. Okay, here's one thing that I did want to address while Edgar is here. And then you can fuck off or whatever you want to do. You can stay. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm comfortable.
It's
It's
like,
fine.
no, I wanted to address this. Everyone who was saying, okay, these spring breakers, blah, 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 fucking millennials are stupid.
They're not millennials.
They're not millennials. Those are Gen Z.
Oh, now it's Gen Z. Oh, hold on. Wait, whoa. You guys matured.
Millennials are 24 to 39 years old.
Oh, so you don't fit in that.
No,
you're not
motherfucker.
it was generation. Oh, I apologize. Well, they're just as irresponsible as you guys. They learned from you.
81 to 96, motherfucker.
So we
They're
raised
just-
it's
you guys' fault.
we raised the people
You-
that are directly younger than
Yeah,
us.
you fucked them
No.
over.
Where the fuck were you?
Yeah.
I grew up with, the generation of respect.
Yeah, right.
Kiss my
fucking
ass.
Gen X.
I'm lying.
outta
Shit,
here.
we were wild.
Yeah.
Edgar
90s?
kicks my door in today. He goes, "Fuck it is, dummy."
Yeah. So, all right.
But we knew when to stop, though. You know what I mean? We were smart enough.
Stop.
You
In
don't
the
go
90s
lick fucking lollipop and fucking
In the
give it
ni-
to the next person to lick a lollipop during the fucking
In the
pandemic.
90s,
You don't do that.
you knew when to stop in the 90s.
No, not really.
That's what I thought.
I grew up in Brooklyn, man. We were pretty crazy over there in the 90s. You couldn't wear a pair of Jordans. We steal that shit.
So yeah, the live stream was cool. That was cool, man. I enjoyed that.
It was fun. I liked it. Gonna try to figure out. I mean, there's definitely things that I want to change up and do a little bit differently. I think I'm gonna limit down the time, and then maybe do it on obviously on a regular basis. But I think I want to make each one like a theme.
That'd be cool.
Just kind of fuck around.
I mean, well, that's the thing, bro, is if we're going to have time. I mean, that's a fact. We are going to have time eventually. You will have time eventually. This
We're getting ready for a vacation.
This COVID thing is not going away.
Nope.
So,
no, it's not.
You will have the time, but that would be cool to probably experiment with that. See what works and what doesn't. Like, I mean, it's a whole new arena for you. You've never done that before.
Nope.
You know, so, I mean, I got to think that that's kind of fun.
Listen,
I think we can pretty much erase 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, we complained about 2019. It was a rough year, business-wise.
I had a great 2019.
I didn't. I mean, I had a rough business year. I made money, but I really earned it, all the hours that I put in. But 2020 fucking sucks. I'm ready for 21. Let's go.
Yeah, bro, this is bullshit.
Well, we started with Kobe dying, and it's just been shitty
Kobe
from there.
fucked everything up, man.
Have we thought about turning it off and turning it back on?
Yeah.
Has that option been explored?
Unplug and plug back in? No, I don't
power
think that's
cycle.
going to work.
Yeah.
We need to power cycle 2020. Is that what we need to do?
I don't think
Okay.
that's going to work.
Yeah, we got to turn the router off and, flip it back on. Then you turn all your devices back on,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
How about
So,
the people? Like, I've gone to Publix a couple times. I try not to go to these places as much as I should because I
Publix
go
is
and
a
I
shit
buy
show
everything
right
I
now.
fucking need, and I kind of prepare for shit. We live in Florida. I always have water in my house and stuff like that. But, you see people, they're complaining, I can't believe they don't have toilet paper. Well, you motherfuckers went and bought it out. What do you expect? I can't believe they don't have food. I said, well, it kind of made sense. I talked to a Publix manager that walked into my store last week, and he was like, well, you got to think about this. When we have hurricanes and we run out of stuff, there's a lot of families out there that don't cook.
Right.
So now they're going into the stores and actually buying food to cook. And then you got your average shoppers. Well, it creates a logistic problem at the plants. There's always food, there's always water, there's always paper.
It's just a
when we
vacuum,
all
bro.
go at one time,
It's just
we fuck shit up.
It just creates a vacuum.
So now it takes weeks for them to get it right.
Well,
So if we just chill out and go and get the things that you need and go every 4 or 5 days, whatever the fuck is, we would have enough shit down
well, you know what's interesting to me is watching the people of America like have to deal with this.
We're spoiled.
Going into the store and not being able to get exactly what you want is something that happens pretty much everywhere else in the world.
Yes, I can agree. We're spoiled. Yeah.
Like you're experiencing like second world problems, like not third world where there's nothing, but you're experiencing what
Other people,
80% of the world's population deal with.
yeah.
And watching the reactions, and I mean, listen, I don't have social media anymore. I'll bet that's a fucking shit show. All I have is Twitter, and I've seen some of it on there, but not, I mean, I'm, like I said, I don't really follow that many people.
What I want to know
But
is where under symptoms of COVID-19 did it say you're going to shit 17 times a day?
right, yeah.
Because
It doesn't say that, but I mean,
No.
it's ridiculous. I mean, even during hurricanes, we don't run out of stuff like toilet paper. We'll run out of charcoal.
Listen, bro.
We'll run out of gas grills
Listen,
and
bro.
stuff like that.
Listen, after Maria, the way
we'll run out of water.
the way Trump was throwing those paper towels out in Puerto Rico, bro, like, I don't know. Like,
that's crazy.
you got a pretty good lob throw, though. I mean, it was all right. Yeah, just a little.
I mean, and even like these stores, they've got special hours now. It's 8 o'clock and till 8 or whatever the hell they're doing. I went to this Publix here in town about 3 mornings ago. I was actually one of the first ones there. Why? Because I have to get my ass to work. So
Because they let
get-
senior citizens in early?
Yeah, well, 41 is kind of considered already, right? But so I'm like the first one there because I got to get to work. So my point was, let me get there, get what I need, and then just go right to work. And I got there about 7:45. By 7:55, there was a whole crowd. Like, didn't they say separate from each other and just give yourself space? No, everybody wants to crowd up. So I went to the parking lot and waited for these fools to run in there. Go ahead, run in there. The fucking stocks, the shelves are stocked right now. You know what I mean? Why the hell are you running in there like a wolf pack? Get in a fucking line. If you see anywhere else around in any country, even in Puerto Rico, they form a line. They have some sort of respect for one another.
Well, it's like watching those comparisons of like Black Friday here to
Same shit.
to Black Friday in Europe.
Same shit.
It's completely
A
different.
whole different.
Like,
I believe
like
it.
we're trampling each other and they're
Yeah,
just like
we gotta
filing
go
in
and
an orderly
fuck each other
fashion.
up.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's nuts.
it's annoying.
Dude. It's nuts. It's just
We're
funny.
barbaric people.
Yeah, so I want to bring Sammy back on to do an album review real quick because I don't think we
Come
really
on,
talked
Sammy,
about
guys,
it
I'm
enough.
out of here. You
But-
guys have a great day, and we'll try to do this again whenever I'm not fucking busy. Which
Later,
is going to be
Edgar.
like that pretty soon.
Thanks for
6 feet. I guess.
We're gonna take. We're gonna.
Damn it.
All right, so we're back. Sammy's back with us. We want to do one quick album review, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. And the reason I really wanted to have Sammy on here for this because some of the issues that I had with this particular album were production issues. So having BØØM and Sammy here is going to be good.
I was about to say, what? I don't produce?
No, Jay Electronica's album.
Long
new
awaited.
album.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 10 years, right? So Jay Electronica's album. How did you guys feel about that album?
Big old gaping butthole. Didn't like it.
Disappointing. I mean, to say the least. Like almost embarrassing at some aspects. Like I do feel like maybe there's the age thing there where this dude's literally almost 50 now, and he had the firepower in who he could call to the table to be his producer, and this was the end product. I mean, slightly embarrassed. I mean, and ashamed and demoralized. And suicidal. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was embarrassing. I mean, like, I don't know, underwhelming. I got to hear the last two tracks now, but Alchemist underperformed. Jay Elec on his own production kind of underperformed in my eyes. The singles were cool.
Okay, so
yeah, let's slow
and
down.
another thing
Let's
here
slow down.
is what I really want to address on this is there was definitely a specific theme
Right.
that he's going for production wise. I'm not even going to talk about the rapping right now. The rapping was good.
Yeah.
There was a theme. I don't know enough about production. I guess. I mean, I kind of do, but there was a theme he was going for, and I think he wanted it to sound like that gritty, not polished, I guess, style. But when you bring in rock star producers and then you do that, you have to be very careful. And I don't think that he was. I think there was one track two tracks maybe that I really liked the production on, and it's Ghost of Soulja Slim and the Blinding.
Yeah.
Because A-Rap absolutely killed that song. The Blinding is the best production on that album, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
But it's like, it was just so, there's not nearly enough drums on that album.
Yeah.
Which I'm usually okay with. I just don't know. I didn't hit for me the production wise, and that's why I wanted to. I mean, I don't know if maybe you guys can speak on the theme they were going for or what, but that's what I took from it.
The theme I got from this album was it should have been a Jay album.
Right.
Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
We'll get into that, but I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just strictly production wise. I was very underwhelmed.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with the unpolished feel, where they maybe, for instance, like if you're doing an old sample, you leave the scratchiness,
Correct.
the warm vintage analog sound in it. But right, you've got to balance that, especially in the modern digital age. But in this case, it was almost like so sporadic. It was I didn't see much cohesion in the production. Usually, drums can tie together.
Sure.
Some songs, and they just weren't there in this case. Those singles that you both said, well, not singles, but song 2 and 3 were great. I think the production was both unique, so original, and entertaining.
Yeah.
From there, it's a sharp drop off, in my opinion.
I thought so too. I mean, I thought it was like, you're stepping over a cliff.
I didn't even understand song 3 through 5. I didn't really get it. I was a little bit confused. Maybe he's trying to be futuristic, I don't get it. Maybe one day I will, but I'll give it a few more listens through. But
I've listened to it probably 3 or 4 times now, and I didn't want to speak on this too much until I did, because I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, because Jay Elect can rap. He can rap. Jay-Z is the GOAT. Yeah. A debut album and having Jay-Z on 7 songs or whatever it was, that doesn't feel like a debut album to me, and I don't like it. Now, that said, I loved hearing that much of Jay-Z. Because I love Jay-Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was off color, off tone for me. And let's be real. When you bring somebody like Jay-Z on your album, you have to expect the level and you got to expect that he's going to bring his game plan.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z brought his game plan.
Yeah.
And Jay Electronica, as good of a rapper as he is, he got fucking washed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a bummer because, if I'm executive producer here, maybe my strategy would have been, hey, let's take the 2 best Hove verses and maybe make one long 7 to even 8-minute song that literally has me going back and forth with Jay-Z on 2 different beats, right? So it's one song, kind of like a mashup almost.
Sure.
And that would have been cool. And then he'd have one strong Jay-Z feature. And the way we'd be talking about this
I did think they were going to go 8 for 8 on some songs.
Right.
And they never did.
Never. So that exactly. I would have done it in a better way. In this sense, one thing I noticed is they don't actually list when Jay-Z's featured. So you're just listening to a song and all of a sudden Jay-Z pops up and you're like, oh, this is great. But at the same time, you're like, from a Jay Electronica perspective, it's frankly confusing. I mean, it's like, did you want to be the center of attention in your own debut album, or did you want to bypass that?
Jay-Z had the first verse.
Literally the first verse in the album. Yeah,
right?
That's right. And Louis Farrakhan has the first speech. It's almost like Jay Elec is still a behind the scenes, dark, mysterious person. And
at this point, I would prefer him there because he's good at that.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing at that.
That's right. It's just weird. It felt a little off in the album. One thing that lyrically, I got to learn more about the Shiny Suit Theory song. I didn't really.
There's some shit on this album that you got to Google.
Yeah, exactly. I need to do my research. That's right. Yeah.
The rapping was excellent.
Yep.
It really was. But I thought there was too sharp of a drop off from one rapper to the other, or from one beat to the next, or it was just all over the place for me. It was all over the place, and it was like organized chaos.
Yeah, that's right.
And for me, when I see Jay Electronica in his debut, long-awaited debut album, that's not what I want to.
Part of me feels like he stacked all those people on there for fear of flopping.
You think?
And it just worked completely against him.
Well, I mean, there was that bar in there. He did say that. He said, "Why would I put out music when all y'all are just going to judge me?" I don't. Why say that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I kind of doubted his own
I got a really weird. It was just a weird vibe throughout the entire album again, and for an album that has that level of rapping on it, it was just bizarre to me.
Yeah, I shouldn't have tuned out as much as I did.
Yeah, but it's almost hard not to.
Because when we found out that album was coming, I was excited. Like, oh shit! Like, I want to see that Exhibit C shit. Like, oh, let's go.
That's exactly what I was looking for. The way Exhibit C shined back in 2009 was that it was both lyrically full of great content and historical references,
of course,
and potent on a production level where every chord is hitting strong, the drums are perfect for it, and that's what I was looking for.
That's actually a really, really good word to use.
Yeah,
this album lacked potency.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good way to put it.
I think it was just lacking in that sense. It almost didn't have that punch that it needed. But there are moments that shined, and I'm pissed because I should have listened to the outro. That's not my bad. I was ill prepared. But the first 8, I would play 3 songs maybe over this year.
I've got 2 songs that I might go back to on this. Honestly, it probably will be down to 1, and that would be The Blinding.
And I was so expecting this to be an album you could play through.
Oh, replay,
I was so expecting
Well, it's like
to play
444 for me. One of the knocks against 444 is people say it doesn't have replay value. For me, I play that album all the time. So.
Yeah, 444
It's
had
one of those
replay
things
value.
where I can play and listen to in the background, and I'm paying attention while I'm doing other shit. I'm still listening.
Yeah.
It still grabs me because Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
He knew.
And he does that so effortlessly.
He knows how to make a great album, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. One thing about being, sorry to bring the New York here, kind of, and I guess Edgar's gone now, but one thing with New York that I see with some artists that is pretty cool is that they see Broadway shows, or they understand the these longer mediums of entertainment. And so I think they take albums more seriously because that is also a long form way to take media in rather than the single. Or this is different in trap and drill, but for the OG New Yorkers, we're talking Wu-Tang, right? Jay-Z, like they really took long projects seriously. And I think that came from these 3-hour, 4-hour Broadway shows.
I think you could put Fab in that category.
Yeah, Fab was
Some of his early albums were like that. His last one, I think that might have been the knock against his album. I liked the album a lot, but it wasn't that
cohesive,
that huge, long, like just cohesive finished product. You could put Fab in that category. I think he's super underrated in that. Obviously, Joe Budden's got his projects that all tie in.
Yeah.
But Nas, of course. You've got a lot of guys like that really that's a really interesting point too. That I think I'm glad you brought up for sure.
Yeah, I've heard it referenced a few times, but well, what do you think about I'm blanking. Never mind. I guess Jay Elec is the album reviewing. What is it even called? A written testimony? Written testimony. See, some of the underlying themes are cool. Like I like that, but
I like that he's actually talking about something. I just didn't enjoy anything else about the album.
Yeah, you got to enjoy the music as well, right? It can't just be a message.
Like the lyricism was good, the rapping was good, and I enjoyed nothing else.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I don't know.
It's a real bummer.
Just for me. I'm kind of bummed out about it.
Yeah.
But I would hope that he's got another one on deck.
That would be cool.
What, 10 more fucking years?
No, immediately.
64. Yeah, right. Shit.
You think J. Cole's dropping an album this year?
Ooh.
He has to, right?
The fall off, is that what he was? I think the fall off is what he's going for next. I think 1985.
Because we got Revenge of the Dreamers last year,
right? Which is cool. I really like some of the production was incredibly good.
Yeah,
the lyrics. It was cool to have so many different voices, so many different characters in an album. It was
my god,
really
it was
sick.
amazing. I love that fucking album.
Entertaining project. Yeah.
But do you think we get a Cole project?
Maybe, we'll see.
Shit, bro.
With all the shit that's going on, who the fuck knows, man?
Yeah, man.
I mean, he's got nothing better to do, right?
Yeah, but streaming numbers are down across the board.
Are they?
Get that.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. I really don't get that. But I guess at
Yeah, you
work
would think
we
it would be the
stream more.
opposite.
Right? Yeah, it's weird. But I saw that too. I was confused.
Huh.
We'll figure out why that is, but.
Driving, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. You're a commute and maybe at work, maybe. Oh,
Maybe.
also gyms are closed, right? So maybe that's
Touche.
part of it.
Yeah.
That's like an hour a day for some people or 30 minutes, but I don't know.
Well,
Who knows, man? J. Cole album would be nice right now, man. Fuck.
that would be incredible. I think Kendrick's due as well.
Oh, yeah, facts. Damn was 2.5 ago, I think, 2.5 years ago. Damn was great. I like Damn. It was more commercial than his.
But it
was so fun.
So let's compare that for a second. That Jay Elect album to Damn. It's not a fair comparison.
No, I got
because one's a debut album, one's not.
True.
Kendrick's a seasoned artist
Right.
when it comes to dropping albums that are great.
That's true.
But in the fact that you have one theme,
Yeah, right.
something that's incredibly cohesive with amazing track placement,
Similar thing, too.
and then you compare those two. I mean, it's like. It's not even close.
Yeah, the way Kendrick did it just clearly was superior. It's sad, which is crazy because I think Jay Elec was actually one of Kendrick's earlier influences on the underlying theme of the Palestinian. So it's crazy, full circle out where you see the young gun who's Kendrick's probably 34, 35.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Compared to Jay Elec, just make such an album that actually not only brought radio hits, of course, with the Rihanna song, with Humble, etc., but also just powerful, long, beautifully produced tracks like Fear and Duckworth,
DNA with the rapping,
cool trap, just well done. From whether it was a banging record like DNA or Humble to actual more hip hop, sampling hip hop records. it actually went together very well.
Yeah.
Also with Element, I don't know if you remember on Damn Element, he brought more of a new school vibe to that, new school drums and 808 pattern, but it still felt like vintage Kendrick, and I think that's unique to Kendrick.
For sure.
Yeah, he
For
can,
sure.
He can make that happen.
A couple little announcements. We super recently, today, I was able to switch our hosting platform, not using SoundCloud anymore for that. We switched that, so we are going to be on more platforms now. I was a bitch, man. That took me like 3 hours.
I bet.
I mean, and that doesn't even count the 2 hours it took me to research where to go with it. But we're going to be out there a little more now. I feel like we're also now monetizable and monetized. So one of those things that, you might start hearing some ads at the beginning and end of the episodes. They won't be long, but just little ads. Your boys are moving up.
Let's go.
No. So there's that, and let's see what else. There was one more thing, but I can't fucking remember. It was shit.
Sorry, while you think of it, I just want to say thank you guys for having me through.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate this setup. And to you guys, if anyone's bitching about those ads, bro, the fact that these guys are able to go out on a limb, take a risk, invest thousands. I'm pointing at multiple $1,000 investments, $1,000+ investments here to then create content for you to consume for free. Like, yeah, shut your fucking mouth. So these guys are going out on a limb and
We're trying.
and making cool content.
And we're moving up. We're doing that. We're putting out a lot more content. I'm taking this whole quarantine thing seriously. I'm trying to make this jump. I mean, you might see. Listen, man, we got our first this week. We got our first 5 downloads.
Nice. Oh, cool. Not right. Different than streams, of course. Yeah.
Different than streams.
That's
downloads.
sick.
We still don't get paid for downloads on podcasting or anything like that. You don't get paid for it, but it does make it more monetizable. Cool. When you are able to pitch to somebody, say, pitch your podcast and say this, we get X amount of downloads a week or whatever. We got our first 5, and you know what? That might be nothing. And it might be minuscule, but hey, man, that's a start. That's a step up for us, and that's what we want to do. I mean, it was really cool to me to see. Our streaming numbers have been pretty good for the most part, but not anything crazy. But the fact that we just got our first 5 downloads this week was awesome. I mean, that was really cool. That was really, really cool. I'm glad, and I appreciate everyone for the support, stuff like that. Listen, man, I mean, we do have an option to do a Patreon account, a patron version of this, so we might be able to put out some bonus content for
$5 a month, I'll show my ball.
Whatever, man.
OnlyFans.
We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. I'm excited because we have more doors open to us now, and hopefully we can just keep pumping out this content, man. I mean, we're having a lot of fun doing it. Boom's hungover as fuck today, so he can't. But I mean, it's only because he did put out 4 hours of content for you last night. So I mean, and yet still showed up to work. Woo! That's what you got to do.
Ouch.
A lot of you motherfuckers. Yeah. So still showed up, still here.
You either make it happen or you make an excuse. Choice is yours.
Beautiful. Sir.
Yep. And again, thank you, Sammy, for coming on.
No problem.
Episode 28. See ya.
Deuces.